My English is not.
We'll be fine.
The reason that sample therapy is like this is that KFDA is approved sample therapy in Korea is now is three items is approved, and then one is the heart-segment AMI for myocardial infarction, and the CAT stem for knee cartilage defect, and the KIP stem for Crohn's disease. And next the US FDA approved for stem cell therapy in Canada, and New Zealand is Prochymal. Now this is the maybe I know that is US approval of this one, and another two is present. One is the United Kingdom. One is the T-cell therapy for cancer patients, and another is the US is the Provenzi. Provenzi is the prostate cancer.
Yeah.
Yes, now it's 7 items.
Prostate cancer is approved.
Yeah, prostate cancer. Yes.
Prostate.
Well, stem cell therapy is
yeah.
approved for.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. The only thing I knew was bone marrow.
Yes. Usually in our laboratory has usually use two tissues. From one is the adipose tissue, and from pet tissue, and another is the cold tissue, and the adipose tissue is very interesting organ. It's the function is three types of functions present. One is the immune function, and another is endothelial function, endocrine function, and another is maintenance. And usually we call this a critical link organ. It's only one organ in our body. And then reprogenesis and preservation and reparalysis is self-generated this one. And obesity and hyperphasis patients usually have two secondary diabetes, but the weight is gained or weight is normalized. The diabetes is called. It's very interesting. That maybe this is the endocrine function. And another endocrine regulation is the leptin or estrogen, EGF, TGF, etc. is usually released the tissue.
Oh, it's not good. You're the hot flashes.
And very easy obtained for liposuction, and large amount of adipose stem cell present in this tissue. This bone marrow and is the adipose stem cell. It's maybe 1,000 times more than the adipose tissue. Then marrow cell, very large amount of stem cell present in the bone marrow pet tissues. And easy proliferation, and they have multiple things: bone, cartilage, fat, muscle, heart, blood vessel, and very easy to transport to this cartilage, this organ. And samely in low immunity for histocompatibility, and there is no HLA+2DR expression. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. This age and the number of stem cells present in pet tissue. This is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It's maybe 50.
I'm 70, so very small.
Yes. It's very interesting and important thing. As age 50, before age 50, there's many stem cells present in our body, but over 50, very low. And very interesting thing is that rectangle is the female, and black this is the male.
Wow.
And usually male is present here,
Yeah.
or female is present here,
Yeah.
more than the stem cell presence in women. Same age. It's very interesting. Then, in our laboratory, usually introduce the stem cell banking before 50. And if you aging and you older, this age, there's some needed to stem cells. At that time, we sowing the stem cell and for used for stem cell therapy is very interesting and very important thing, I think. In our laboratory, we has a stem cell bank and study to research network, Beijing and clinical trial, and we developed cell therapy product is neuronal disease, cardiovascular disease, liver disease, diabetes, vitiligo. It's a major in our laboratory. It's the only animal study result, not human. But brain strong model is this is rat brain, and the stroke at the stroke there is this is the impact region, and after introduce the stem cell, and the stem cell forming to impact region like this. We usually introduce stem cell before red staining for red color. This red color cell is the stem cells, and after transplantation, we study this one, and right region is many stem cells present like this, but the left region is pure stem cells. And at 3 weeks, after 3 weeks, GFAP and Darcy, and this one is the stem cells transform to neuron. Is the green is neuron and red is stem cell, and green and red is stem cell to transport. I'm sorry. Transport to the stem neuronal cells like this one, this one, this one.
So stem cells are creating new neurons.
Yes. And Parkinson and Alzheimer's are similar. But now is only the laboratory study level. But we have a Korean patent, 2 patents for Parkinson and Alzheimer's disease. This is the liver disease and diabetes, vitiligo. Same in it's the same in mouse, using mouse and. Liver cirrhosis.
Cirrhosis.
Yes.
Okay.
And the animal, we introduced the stem cells, and after 3 weeks or 4 weeks, the blood, mouse blood has present in the mouse, human albumin present in the mouse blood, and like this, and diabetes, usually we use steroidoptosin, chemical named steroidoptosin, introduced mouse, and the mouse is diabetes, to the diabetes. And there's no treatment. After 40 days, all the mouse is died. But in stem cell injection, and about 60% of mouse is present, still present.
Wow.
And it's vitiligo. Vitiligo is the like white.
Yeah, and patches.
Yes. And we use this large cell is adipose-derived stem cell, and the small small cell is melanocyte for melanin production. And this cell for culture and transplanted this one, and like this, the melanocyte is present, and the color is present. Do you have the same tool for your patent? And this is cardiac ischemic model. It's the same in rat. It's rat.
Plaque in the heart, okay.
Rat heart. And after cardiac impact is like after 1 month later, this like this region is those cells. This is normal region,
Okay.
and this region is the impact region.
Mm-hmm.
And we introduce this stem cell, and like this, the cell is present in this one, and there is no diet. But the function is only 2 weeks. 2 weeks increase the function and the same.
2 weeks.
Wow.
Is that they still studied, and this is our aims, one of aims. But it's not good results. But the stem cell is same function this one. But after 3 or 4 years, we are studying more good results maybe. I'm surprised.
No, no,
Muscle degeneration is same and rheumatism model is same. It's the rabbit. It's rabbit model. It's the cartilage and bone defect is and usually many women interest for this one because of this surgery. Tissue transplanted, fat tissue transplanted from body to face or etc. And that time normal general method is like this, but tissue and cell SQF, you use the SQF, mix this and transplantation. That results there is many blood vessel present, and there is no disappearance.
Wow.
The same scale, the same ruler, same scale as at 6 months. Very small amount present in the body in mouse tissue, mouse body. Tissue only transplantation is like this, and tissue and stem cell is like this. And this head is from human, and this is mouse. It's very interesting. Mouse blood vessel is introduced to human fat tissue. It's very, very interesting and very, very important thing. The new vessel introduced, and angiogenesis is the function of angiogenesis is very important to transplant it.
Yes.
Yes. And this one, like this anti-protein protein in collaborate with Korea Polar Research Institute. In Korea, KFDA approved the stroma-based preparation using stroma-based preparation. Use of stroma-based preparation SQF in hospital, because this KFDA project title is the study for safety about adipose-derived stem cell and collagenase in fat tissue preparation. And the result is no toxicity, no carcinogenic evidence found. Then,
Good deal.
yes, after 1 year, this November, and 1 year in Korea is the 제외 조항이라는 게 뭐죠?
그냥 익셉션이라고 해야 될까요?
It's exception written. In
코리아 푸드 드럭. 네.
there is no stem cell therapy product in this region, this area. Using stroma-based preparation and no culture is the skill of doctor skills region. It's no stem cell therapy product. Then in on other nations, including the U.S., there is no all the cell therapy product is controlled by the FDA.
Right.
But except in Korea, except strong vascular fraction is exception. It's accepted control.
Okay.
Is the Korea approval. Strong vascular fraction is the I introduced some strong vascular fraction function and this the resorption and collection like this and treatment and only small amount of strong vascular fraction present in this area. But this is the very interesting. Strong vascular contains very interesting thing is like this one endothelial cells. Endothelial cells is the blood vessel. Blood vessel. And another is the adipose derived stem cells.
Okay.
And another one is another one is adipose related macrophage. Macrophage is the immune cell. Immune cell, blood vessel cell, and stem cell. It's conjugated with this one and this function. Blood vessel, making blood vessel, or lymph vessel.
Okay.
This one is very interesting, and Dr. Sim has this slide and discuss with this one, and that's it.
Uh-huh.
1 centimeters.
That's what I received.
Pretty small.
Yes. 그래서 이렇게 좀 치료를.
Yeah. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's very interesting. And very important. This one is this one is this machine.
We know this machine. Dr. Kim let us take
Yes.
this.
In US there is two type of machine is present. It's the US solution and US TGI. But there is the little bit higher than the another one. Manual type and machine is very similar to increasing cell culture. And this is very big amount. This region is one exponential and big amount of cells.
Yeah.
Still stem cell and osteogenic and the adipogenic is the same in manual type and cell shape. Co-op is the Seoul National University, that's the mean, and Gundam National Hospital, that's the core is the co-op for the tissue cell machine, this one, making this one, and you not using it, making this one.
Uh-huh.
This is the third disease. There is no blood vessel after injection. Vessel is present.
Wow.
Dr. Nakama Ken is the Japanese doctor who worked with our laboratory.
That's Dr.
Okay.
Kim's patient.
네.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
Recognize that.
We know that blue background.
네.
This another one is
Uh-huh.
necrosis.
Yeah, that's what you were close to.
Treatment after 20 days, 30 days, 6 days.
Totally healed. Man. Oh, tibial fracture. Okay, broke his leg.
Broke through the skin.
Yeah.
And hematoma.
Wow. It's the worst one that I had.
And we focused this also.
Wow.
Also.
Bed
It's
sores.
very popular, but this is,
Hmm.
I think, very interesting. And now many aged patients is also this one. That's also.
The Americans have that because of the nursing homes.
Yeah.
Wheelchairs.
Yeah.
Big
Bedridden.
problem with this.
Yeah.
Yes. We focus this
But you got me tea anyway.
one.
I
The
just
trial that Kyogo is US FDA site. It's,
83, huh?
it's just I put stem cell therapies, arthritis, diabetes, and heart failure, and leukemia, etc. But there is no lymphedema.
Not yet.
Usually autologous and thrombus suppression and the culture isotroph stem cell is like this one. At few years, maybe I think is the increase and this decrease.
Okay.
Usually system injection. But we as a central bank is the central. Our research and clinical network is preclinical network is the University Hospital Yonsei, Seoul, Hanyang, Korea, St. Mary, and Dongguk University. And our another big research co-work is Hanyang, India, and Korean Society for Stem Cell Therapy.
Wow.
And Chonggeundan in the pharmacological. Yeah. Thank you.
where do you get your funding, the money for your research?
Yeah, it's a big problem in our. Yes, many. We need many funding, but it's very. I think I invent this machine for ongoing study.
The national grants or?
Yes, national grant.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
this is the national grant. This is national grant.
Okay, yeah.
우리는 60억 정도 어느 정도 되죠?
It's to 2. And then health and welfare.
뼈마블인가? 아니 60억
60,000 million.
60 million? 60 million 달러?
60,000 million. So, 제가 핸드폰을
60억 정도 벌었어요?
6,000 million.
Yeah, billion, 6 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the patent is about 52 patent to our company.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Okay.
It's the research-based company. That it's very hard time now. Very hard time now.
Because it takes a lot of money to fund something like this. It really does.
Yeah, but they've showed success in everything that they've done so far.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
that doesn't matter. It still takes money.
Right, I know. So do you guys partner with any of the places in the U.S.?
Oh yes, there's no US patent.
No partner.
There's one company I know, I don't know the name, that does patient funding operations,
Yeah.
clinical trial for, like Dr. Sim, but not as complete as Dr. In my state, in America. There's one company that only takes adipose stem cell, process it, and then just re-inject it back to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
location, but not like Dr. Shim, who treats it much more thoroughly. And they have good success with cartilage,
Yeah.
good success with cartilage, but not so good with, one success with stroke.
Yeah.
One success with stroke, but they didn't treat the man for stroke. They treat for cartilage,
Oh, yeah.
byproduct,
Yeah.
success with stroke.
Yes, I know.
Interesting.
It is like this one. Like in our laboratory, the basic result is like this one. Cartilage is very easy to transform the
Yeah.
like this. And bone is same. Bone is same, but it's very difficult is that muscle degeneration is very, very difficult. Very difficult. And oh. I'm sorry, that's on that slide. That is the bone catheterization.
Right. The knees.
But usually in 이거 우리 자랑인데.
잘하는 거.
자랑 뭐라 그래가지고.
Our company is so proud of the
It's
technology, the science.
Thinking about it is proud of our machine is like this or this. See, US two machine is only 0.29, 1.188 cells per gram, and our machine is very high concentration of stem cell retrieval. And usually in manual type, by hand, usually about this one.
Oh.
But the stem cell is some amount of stem cell together is the function is present. Low concentration of stem cell is the function is low. Maybe because this one, the company is the substrate.
Kind of like the age. Okay.
Concentration is very, very important. I think the concentration of stem cell is very, very important for cell therapy. But very high is not good, very low is not good. Acceptable concentration.
Acceptable.
Yes, but then the Dr. Shim, he knows this concentration of stem cell. But what's concentration? He smiled, he smiled.
Looks like my chances of cure is a whole lot less because of how low stem cell count I've got.
Yeah,
My
but
age.
he got enough to put the right concentration in there, so you won't have to worry about it. We're over 52, so
Yeah, but even over 50, girls are up there and guys are way down
Yeah,
here.
that's true. You can have some of my stem cells.
Now we got a problem. Stem cells are not interchangeable, right? Can I donate stem cells to her? No, right?
No,
No.
not published and not studied, but I think only my opinion
Yeah.
is that stem cell is very, very undifferentiated cell. Very, undifferentiated cell. It is the not developed cell.
Not developed, yeah.
Not developed for the function of skin or etc. It is no developed cell. And usually T is described me. Is I don't know. It's like baby. Then some amount of stem cell transplanted to the another person.
Mhm.
So stem cell is no reaction for the me.
Yeah.
But he acted, the stem cell acting like the another person. Because he is very infant as that cell, usually cell has surface antigen like HFS1, 2, 3, but there's no present of the cell surface antigen. And no distinct, I'm sorry, yeah, no this one or this one, they do not,
There's no mix.
yeah.
Doesn't my stem cell have my DNA?
Yeah.
And so my DNA to her would not be good, right?
No match.
No match.
Yeah, but if
Well,
that's just if it's of the non-culture. The cultured one that they're doing, they can freeze it and they can get the right specific characters, is what he was saying.